brethren are already in the field. Why stand we here idle? What is it the gentlemen wish? What would they have? Is life so dear, or peace so sweet? Has to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God.
Hey, Shadowhawk. Hey, Katie. Hey, Nikki. See you. That's for me.
Give me liberty, or give me death.
Shout out to Quantum Age Comics. X Allen, I backed your book on Fund My Comic. F1 Squadron, get yours today.
About time, brother.
I had to be the last one.
That's right.
There could be only one.
It's a damn dirty thing.
Good to hear you, Nikki. Let's see. Hurricane has passed. Lost power 4 hours. Just rains, winds, all is well. Florida girl. Yeah. 3 more months and hurricane season ends. Wow, that's a long time. Is it not?
Yeah, it's a long time.
Hurricane.
Hail, Kitty. Katie. Hail, Nikki.
Kitty. Have you been watching Gunsmoke?
Oh, Miss Kitty.
Miss Kitty. Yeah. Oh my. Well, she doesn't like to be called Toots or a chick. That's kind of disrespectful, you know.
No.
But Nikki might not mind being called a chick. I don't know.
How does she feel about broad dame?
Well, no, I think those would be a little derogatory too, you know.
I'll stay away from those.
Yeah, don't go there.
That's right.
My dog, you might hear her hacking. I think that's a allergic reaction to a flea or two. I'm gonna have to bathe her again. You know.
Yeah.
I think that's what you told me one time. You know, when they
Yeah, sometimes it can be.
Yeah,
mine's due for another bath. She hates them.
But wasn't it you that told me once they start kind of hacking, it might be, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I adore Chick.
All right, there, Chicky.
Well, you know, she's broad-minded when it comes to that. Anyway,
I see what you did there.
I'm sorry, Nikki. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh my, yes.
Turning red.
How's your day done, right?
I'm turning red. You really think so? Let's see. Anybody, definitely not a chick. Anything else is tolerable, Katie says. Okay.
No. Okay. So we'll just call her a bird then. Ah.
Yeah. Well, I
Well,
would expect that out of you.
that's common English for a young, beautiful lady. It's a bird. It's not a chick.
I'm just going to let that one hang like a bat for a while.
Yeah, let it hang upside down for a bit.
Let it hang upside down, right? Yeah. Ooh. Let's get that off of there. Some words of wisdom. I don't know, if you can hear it over Abby's hacking, she's doing a little bit more. Of course, we just got up a little bit ago.
We have to stay woke. Like everybody needs to be woke. And you can talk about if you're the wokest or woker, but just stay more woke than less woke. Yeah.
Lord help us if that woman ever becomes president.
Oh my God, I'm wondering what happened there, man. I got scared for a minute.
Yeah, she's a real ditz, man. She is there's something else, man.
Ditz. Oh my God.
Abby, you're going to survive? My goodness. Be pretty bad today. Now, this is a Jack Kirby piece I've not seen before. Check this out. Goodness, ooh. Abby. About time people woke up. Yeah. It's me. It's me, Bird, isn't it? In a horrible English way to say girl. No, no.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Have you ever seen this Kirby piece? I've never seen this one.
No, I don't think I've ever seen that one.
That's quite interesting with the black and white and the color and interesting to see new Kirby stuff after all this time, because he died in like 1994.
Yeah, he's been gone a while.
Yeah, he's been gone 30 years.
Yeah, it's been that long. Yeah,
he'd be well over 100.
Yeah,
he'd
be around my dad's age, I think.
Yeah, fought in World War II.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how comics would have been changed if something would have happened to him in World War II?
Oh, geez, dude! Imagine how much art
might not
have been lost.
It might, yeah. I mean, comics may have just dwindled out. I'm telling you, man. I don't think anybody's,
who would have come up with Galactus and Silver Surfer and all the characters we love?
Yeah. Well, I mean, just all the innovation and everything. I mean, he and Joe Simon single-handedly created the romance genre.
Yeah.
How many people
you sure she didn't get into something outside?
I don't know. She might have some grass or something. She really hadn't been outside,
Huh.
That much. I mean, except to go to the restroom, and I've been kind of hurdling her, or hurting her back in the house fairly quickly because it's hot, it's warm, and I want to keep her clean, and I don't want her rolling around picking up some more bugs or getting dirty. Right after I washed her a couple days ago. Today is John Huston's birthday, the great director, of course, heavenly birthday.
I was gonna say he's got to be up there, but
yeah. Well, I mean, his daughter, Angela Huston, isn't her name Angela? I kind of had a thing for her back in the 80s. Angelica, yeah. I
liked her when she played Morticia in the Addams Family movies. I thought she was hot in those movies. But other than that, she don't do much for me.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of a eclectic taste. I'll grant you. And she was probably. I like mature women. I mean, I always have. I'm not opposed to young women, but.
No, she's kind of the.
I just don't want a ditz. You know, it's like
Yeah, you
with
gotta
my
have somebody
dog,
to talk to. You know.
with selecting, Abby. It was like, and she was a gift, okay. But I said I would like a dog like yours because my friend had a rat terrier, and I said, small, doesn't shed a lot. Abby
Right.
sheds enough, believe me, more than I would like her to.
Oh yeah, Daisy too, and she's medium haired. You know.
There's no stopping this man, Dan Pleagle, stocking up on his Halloween candy corn.
Hey, Boob Dan. All right. Good to see him.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he really needs to cut out the sugar though, if you're taking chemo and stuff. But I mean, candy corn, if he's
Look
got
at
to
that
go,
smile.
he's gonna go
Look
with
at
some of
that
those.
smile. Come on.
Yeah, he's still
Can't take
okay.
can't
I
take that
know.
joy away from a man.
The only wing thing you can call me is an angel. Yeah. I've never called you an angel. I think you're above an angel, Katie. Just saying.
Ooh, high praise.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
old Justin.
that's all
What's
the
up,
women
Belmont
deserve.
Comic?
I think that's all the women deserve.
You got a Belmont in the
24/7.
closet? I mean, in the house?
We do. It's difficult to offend me. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, be safe down there in Florida. Florida is an intriguing state, but and it's probably the freest state right now, as far as your liberties, right? Shadowhawk?
One of them. Yeah, Florida and
One of
Texas,
them?
pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, Texas
Texas
got
is
its problems,
it depends what part of Texas you're in. But
I
for the
would
most
say,
part,
they probably see. I'm a 19-year-old aspiring artist, and I'm making my own comic. I'm Amrock. He still plays up that 19-year-old. I mean, am I
hey,
supposed to
he
be?
might as well
I
until he turns 20.
guess. Well, I mean, then he'll say I'm a 20-year-old, and then he'll say I'm a
There you go.
21-year-old. And I don't know. I mean,
Hey, the kid's got impressive pencils for 19 years old. That's all I can.
he does, and he's got a David Finch connection too, which kind of helps too. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that don't hurt.
In fact, I
I
think he
wish I had a
launched.
David Finch connection,
I think he launched on David Finch.
Yeah, David actually launched his book for him. So
let's see where Amarok is going. What it's doing. I haven't checked in. We haven't checked in with that.
I saw an
Campaign in a
update
while.
the other day.
I think it's doing fairly well.
It's looking good from what I saw in the updates. I think it was over the weekend. He tweeted something out, but I think it was like 6 or 7 pages of layouts and stuff. Looking
Well,
good.
about 3 weeks ago, it really stuck in my mind. I kept, and then the budget wouldn't allow it even, and I went ahead and bought both covers of Nephilim Squadron. He's got a second cover. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, I don't know if I did yet or not.
Yeah. And then, it's the second cover to the preview. I think he did it for a promo, and I don't know if that's a Fund My Comic exclusive. I had to ask him, but it was a nice cover. But I wanted the classic cover as well, that's been around for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But I don't back much, but I told him repeatedly, yeah, I'm gonna back it, such and such. And then last time I said that, he was like, you don't have to keep saying that. It's like, damn it, I'm determined. If I back one book, it's gonna be Nephilim Squadron. So I did. Well, I interrupted my Amrock thing here. I'm trying to find Amrock link.
I swear, didn't I get Nephilim Squadron already from?
Yeah, you probably did. That's the preview. Now he's working on.
That was the preview. Okay, yeah. So I'm still waiting.
The preview's been out a while. This is your last chance, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's That's right up my alley. Last chance offers. The very last backer. Just not in the budget to back a lot. Let's see. Vinny's got a new sketchbook out. I noticed.
Carter Miller?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like Benny's work, man.
Yeah, he's got a new sketchbook or art book or something like that he's
He's got a bit of a wacky attitude sometimes, but I like Benny.
Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of dropped out of the mainstream of CG, hasn't he?
Yeah, something happened, and he went very anti-Uncle E. So
okay. All right.
I don't hold that against him. I still like Benny's stuff, and I still support him.
Yeah.
But again, and I've said it 1,000 times, if it wasn't for Ethan, a lot of the people that are enjoying the success they are right now would not be.
And I don't disagree with you, but I got a question for you. How long does that extend from now to infinitum? He gets a pass. I mean, that
extends as long as Ethan is still the biggest guy in CG, and as long as he still keeps.
Well, I mean, I would think he would extend past that, right? He either got the ball rolling or he didn't, right? I mean, you could say that.
Like I said, as long as he keeps spotlighting new people and bringing in new customers and doing the stuff that he does, then that's gonna last as long as it lasts.
But now some of it, some of his picker seems to be broke sometime. I noticed someone tweeting, I bought this because at first I think he was promoting well, I mean, you've been burned on Leland's books, but I mean there's been other recommendations that just hasn't sort of panned out, right, as far as quality.
I mean, hey, everybody's gonna have a bad pick now and again, and Ethan, especially a few years back, was a lot more like I was back then. He was trying to do as much as he could to support everybody.
Well, that's true, and I think he's
now I'm a lot more choosy about it.
I think he's doing less of that now, though.
Well, yeah, because he'd been burned by so many people he brought in and talked them up and helped them make a bunch of money, and then they turned around and went, "Yeah, fuck you, thanks, see you later."
Yeah, I mean, you got to maintain what you gain, right? I mean, it's like there are very few people that can handle success and can kind of handle be balanced, right? And kind of keep the other problem within their lives and be consistent.
And the other problem is, you get a lot of young, excited, super motivated creators that have a lot of faith in their own.
Right. And a lot of people want them to come in and they want their shot. They want to make, they want to make six figures if they
can. But
right?
At the same time, I mean, you can have all the confidence in the world, and if your drawing skills aren't there yet, or your storytelling skills aren't quite there yet, you're probably not gonna be doing, $1.2 million campaigns. I don't know.
True. And I mean, you're not a professional, for one, with the track record.
Exactly.
Katie is my favorite bird, Gable says.
Oh, here goes Gable starting it up.
Yeah, Amarok, a futuristic fantasy about magic drugs. Wow. Over the top action and a vigilante without a purpose. $20,305. $340.
Right on my ass.
I tell you what, if I have a campaign like that, I'm gonna be off to the races. Dillard's Buckler didn't even make that. 20,000.
Oh, did you see what Shane did overnight? In his first 24 hours?
Yeah, didn't he go on with Renee kind of drunk and kind of call her out for saying it seems like you're a little drunk or and something?
Oh, I don't know. I missed that part, but I mean,
controversy,
total
over the top. I don't have anything against Shane, but it's like a fool acts like a fool. Maybe I do. I don't know. I was
just talking about his
entertainment. Is it
He's-
entertainment or is that the real person? I don't know. You know, it's just like too much for me. Too much than what I want to know. You know.
Anyway, 24 hours. He's like, I believe, over $150,000.
Right.
Makes me sick.
Well, I mean, you
Just
know,
makes me
he's,
jealous is what it makes me.
you know, I mean, he's. Oh, there's the man right there. Look at that at his art desk. A full head of hair on that guy, huh?
Oh, look at the little fella.
Yeah. Amrock. Yeah, great looking stuff, you know.
Do it, yeah. I mean, looks like it's gonna be great.
We'll
I'm
see
hoping
what
there's
the you know story. I'm sure it'll be, you know.
now. Was he doing the story as well, or has he got a writer working with him? I forgot.
Let's see here. Let's go to the bottom of the campaign and see if it says.
I thought he had somebody writing for him, but I'm not sure.
Maybe it says up top. I mean, with this, I'd want to see the black and white and gray. It'd be cool to see the colors too, but
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
I mean, look at those black and whites too. That's
you know, this modern digital coloring like that. It's okay. That's good. All right. You know, that's kind of his character's kind of reminiscent of one of the villains that was in one of the Image books, wasn't it? With the little horns.
yeah, the dude that was the main Wildcats enemy. Trying to remember his name right
You
now.
got it. Yeah, whatever his name was. Yeah.
Yeah, he had kind of a similar headgear.
I don't know. Some of the modern coloring just really does not do it for me. I mean, I'd prefer to see like pencils like this. I'd take a whole thing of just pencils.
Oh, dude, I love the raw pencil book.
Raw pencil look like this, and look, his pencils are tight. Look at this.
Yeah,
they're tight. I mean, there's not.
And that's the problem is you lose a lot of that detail with the color.
Yeah, you do, and then you kind of intuitively see what the artist was kind of going for a little bit more than and yeah, I like the black and white. Look at this,
I do too. I mean, I like color when it's done right, and sometimes it just blows you away. But
yeah, I mean, sometimes it's too much. Let's
yeah, for the most part, I mean, I could live without color most of the time.
Hey, Mike.
Yo, Mike.
Yeah, I think he was working under David Finch. Yeah. Ooh, big G. Haha, big G.
Damn. Yeah, those pencils are wicked, dude. Look at that.
Did it mention a writer? I just kind of was watching the chapter.
I got distracted myself. I haven't seen the writer name yet.
All right, mister, I'm just going to back it up then. We'll start all over.
No, I
kind of like his logo, Knox Comic.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of got a bird-like sweep to it, and that you ought to like that. Some of my favorite people in the chat right now. Just some of them. Nice logo. The character's got a wiriness to him, doesn't he?
Yeah, for
real
sure.
Slimming in the midsection. I still don't think I paid attention. That's the problem. I kind of like Katie. If it's
I was looking at it. I didn't see a writer's name yet.
Swept up in, my mind's going in 10 different directions all the time.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen a writer's name mentioned
I'm
yet.
assuming he's going to write the whole thing himself,
He might. Look at that. Dude, kid is killer.
Well, the thing of it is, when you see this, it's like you see the black and white, and then it goes into color, right? Did that really add anything? Did it? Did it really add, so much to it?
I mean, technically, it
And
looked like you
color
lost
is
a little. You lost a little bit, really.
yeah, color is so expensive to do. I get it. People want color comics, but this is good stuff, man. This black and white, and why not show all that detail? Like, look at these columns, these archways back on the lower right hand
Oh, yeah.
side. All right, let's see what color does, just to like little detail like that. Well, yeah, okay, he's got a sepia tone over the whole thing, but to me,
Yeah, but it kind of
better
wipes out.
without it.
Yeah, it kind of takes all the detail out of that
It
background.
really does. If you look at all that work that he did in the shadows and stuff to go from dark to light, and
See, that's what would piss me off, dude. I go to all that trouble to do all that detail work, and then the colorist comes in and goes,
yeah, and he's like,
like,
he's very detailed. Or what was the Greg Capullo, type style here. So and you get a sort of Reaper Destroyer type vibe off
Yep.
this too.
Capullo, little John Sontag, little little Dale Keown from back in the day.
Do you get a 90s vibe? Because you're more of a 90s, aficionado than I am.
Yeah, it's kind of got a 90s vibe to it, but
yeah.
with a little bit of a twist.
Yeah.
Seems a little more, what is it? Fantasy sword, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I don't know where this is going. It seems like he's kind of got a dark, sort of a Gotham type city with architecture and stuff that he's, set it in. So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what this one turns out like. Especially, I mean, if this kid kills it on this one, man, just imagine what a career he's gonna have.
I think he's already killed it. Over $20,000. $20,305. That's nothing.
Has not been delivered yet.
He'll deliver.
I'm sure he will.
I'm sure he will. Did you back that book? I'm just, kind of curious.
Oh yeah. I backed him right when he came out. I was impressed with this guy right away.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, we were kind of featuring him when he was in Sign Up. Quite early on.
Yeah, we talked about it quite a bit when it first came out, I think.
Octopus Cowboy has that level of detail too, I think.
Oh,
in a different way.
Still gotta get caught up with Octopus Cowboy.
You got to get caught up with it?
Yeah, I still haven't had a chance yet. I gotta buy like 6 or 7 issues, dude.
Are you sure? No, I don't think. No, I think he's only had one.
No.
Are you getting all the variant covers and stuff?
Well, I don't know unless he did. I thought he was doing smaller books.
I think there's also you can add on. Once you kind of so don't go the full package till you kind of see what the add-ons.
Yeah.
Jason Orfalis, we're gonna have to have him on again. He's set in the Philippines, and he says this is a good time for him. I'm gonna have to reach out to him. I had a time getting with him the very first time. I had to kind of go through Snuggie Jr. and Jason Bascom, and or something.
Yeah, I got to make some friends in the Philippines so I can go for vacation.
I don't know what this is about. I hope you're not too attached to your legs, Gable. that sounds like a veiled threat, like cut your legs off.
A very slightly veiled threat.
Yeah. Well, Katie's, Katie's not one to threaten, you might be right about Sketch. I told him about the cover, wraparound cover, and he says, sounds interesting. Do you have a budget in mind for the cover? I'm like, my firstborn. That in fact, I'm going to make that joke. I'm going to say my firstborn.
I may be able to afford a kidney. I'm not sure.
Right, a kidney. You know, yeah. I'm going to put that in there too. That's a good one. A kidney question mark. Yeah. You know, it's a fair question. I told him no. You know, I really didn't have a. I mean, I guess I could have set a budget, but I'm like, you know, you tell me, and we'll see if we can make it happen. You know, or
Right, right. Yeah,
uh,
I would rather have the artist make, you know, the first suggestion and then go from there.
yeah, yeah,
Because I don't want to, you know, go, oh, looks great and offer him, you know, 3 times what he was going to charge me to start with, you know.
I don't know who John is. It John DeLay that's. He said John did a good job on a great job on the inking of, you know, over his pencils, and I've got to concur. Yeah, it's a great inking job.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's inking him.
He said John. Is that John DeLay? Maybe look at that detail. That's great. Great
I
hatching.
don't know.
You know,
Could be
it's.
Dillard, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it could be.
I don't know when he would have had the time to do all this.
Right. I know he's doing some bystander pieces for me. I sent Elsie the link. He's out and about with his granddaughter right now. But I had some trouble getting into PayPal to pay Dillard for the remainder of his drawings of the bystander that will be in the book, in the Devil Flyer magazine. Wow. Referee warns Olympic women's boxing finalists not to punch each other in the testicles. Well, yeah, I mean, you don't.
You would
I
think
mean,
that rule would be totally
well,
unnecessary in women's boxing.
yeah, I mean, people make, you know, but I mean, you wouldn't want to punch a woman there either. So, you know,
That was bullshit. It hurts a lot less for them than it does us.
I'm going to just let that one hang there. Little Matt Martin artwork dropped there. Did you see that?
No, let's see.
Did you ever get your ice snowman, whatever?
Yeah. Snowman came in the other day. Very cool. Yeah, Matt's another one of these guys that goes.
Eric and Boyd in the house. It's good to see you, Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Nachos sound pretty good right now. Just saying.
Yeah, nachos do sound pretty good right now. I'm gonna have to be on board.
When's the last time you went Mexican?
Well.
All right. Now that wasn't a trick question, and I don't want any, you know.
I live in a house full of Spaniards, so I mean we do Mexican.
Okay, the mind boggles at how your mind goes sometimes. Francisco, friend, let's see, Cavilla. I like his stuff. I first saw his stuff on Archie Undead, believe it or not. Here's a shadow piece he did. He's very good, but he's very liberal on his politics, and I don't like that. But his artwork's great. You know, that's a great shadow piece there. Well, you know, I couldn't read that anyway. Misspelled or, you know, whatever. You know, I'd speak one language, a little bit of French, a little bit of Hebrew, and that's about it. Yeah, gonna make other tacos or taco salad tonight. Not me. I'm gonna have to grab something on the road. I don't know. Oop. Phone device kicked you to the back there for a second, but you didn't lose your
Oh.
icon this time.
Hey, how about that?
Former Secret Service chief, she just resigned.
Uh-huh.
She wanted to destroy the White House cocaine evidence.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm not shocked. I'm kind of shocked we actually heard about it. But
Good Stuff Creations. Check that out. Nice logo.
very cool.
That looks like Roach, the artist of Roach Balls might have did that. Something
Did
like he would have.
They haven't launched the cookbook, right? Yet, have they?
It's on sign up. It's on sign up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. But he says, if you need a custom video editing done, look no further than Good Stuff Creations LLC. And you can go to goodstuffcreations.net to find that. Rob Liefeld on Twitter, on X, says the original artwork penciled and inked by Rob for the cover of New Mutants number 98, which introduced Deadpool, aka Marvel Comics Merc with a mouth. The asking price is $7.5 million. If it sells, it would become the single most valuable piece of original comic book artwork ever sold.
That's crazy.
$7.5 million. So I guess maybe through Heritage Auctions, right?
I'm guessing, yeah. Was this Rob or? Looks like Rob.
Yes, making changes. Yeah, that's Rob. That's the cover that they're, I'm sorry, but it's not worth $7.5 million. Not to me. Not ever.
Dude, even if I had the money, I don't know if I would spend it.
If you're a billionaire, sure. Why not?
Billions, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. I said changes coming soon with Devil Flyer over there on X, and that is in regards to the Jimmy Reyes cover, and then I'll be putting the John Fernandez original artwork up there, and some new artwork done by me, bookmarks and sketch cards, and we're just going to change over the whole campaign when the Jimmy Reyes cover drops, which I assume that's going to be a little while because Mark's going to have to have time to color it,
Right. Well, as soon as Jimmy gets it inked, I would go ahead and start showing it off.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Get some new backers, hopefully. At that point, we're at $3,512, I believe.
And then you're gonna also add the standees as a separate tier, correct?
Standee as a separate tier, and then also the artist edition. You'll be able to get it.
Oh yeah, I think I already signed up on that one. I think I already backed that.
I think you already backed the artist edition.
I think so.
No, you didn't.
No,
there's only been one person back everything.
You.
And it wasn't you.
Well, all right then. I'll just get a damn refund.
Don't worry if people don't like you much or don't like you. Most people are struggling to like themselves. Absolutely. Yeah, now I could show you the sketch, the last, thing that he sent me, which I've shown before, but yeah, I haven't heard from him. I'm still working with my graphic designer to get the files that I'll need to give to Justin to put up on the campaign.
Right.
So, till I'm ready there, I'm not gonna, just let him do his thing and he turns it in when he turns it in. But you know, no pressure. No pressure till I need it, and then it's like, where is this?
No pressure until deadline time, and then it's where is
Till
it?
deadline time, and it's like, yeah, you've had 6-7 months, whatever. I found this interesting: medieval castle fort and Prince Valiant Castle Fort playset from circa 1955. Like that.
Oh wow!
Look at that. That's cool. I would have liked to have got that back in 1955. Had I been living. Medieval Castle still got the insert and the box and everything. That's got to be worth some money, especially in that condition.
Looks like it
brand new.
Looks like a fun playset too.
Yeah. You got archers and people with swords, and
I'd have a ball with that one.
They got those turrets. I guess those are cannons in the front, flanking the front door. Is that right? Maybe cannons.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, it looks like some kind of like cannon or a machine gun pillbox.
Well, I mean, it really looks like a World War II, kind of on the banks of France,
Yeah, like a pillbox.
Yeah, like a pillbox. It really does, doesn't it? So I don't know how historically accurate something like that would have been, but
well, hey, you got to spice it up a little bit.
Hal Foster on Prince Valiant, among my personal top 10 favorites, and even I never followed the stories 100%. Beautiful art, absolutely.
Yeah, that place that does look awesome, Eric.
How freaking hot is it in Arkansas right now? It's been in the 90s, I guess. Kind of a dry heat because we haven't had a lot of rain, at least in my
99 today.
Yeah, it's probably about like that. I really haven't been checking. I'm just running the air and staying under it.
We're supposed to have. I think the next 4 or 5 days we got storms coming in, so it's only supposed to be like in high 70s, low 80s, which will be nice.
Here's one that looks interesting, but again, it's over there at Kickstarter, Battle Cats. So that's maybe that's a riff kind of like on Thundercats, huh? Looks interesting.
Wasn't there an actual cartoon show way back when called Battle Cats?
I don't know. What do you think, crew? I don't know.
Oh, no, I think what that was.
Are you thinking Thundercats?
No, I'm thinking. I'm thinking of. Shit. He-Man. Wasn't his cat was called Battle Cat when it transformed?
Yeah. The green one or the
the green with yellow.
Was it green or
yeah?
I know they had a green and purple. I think they had a purple and green toy.
The purple one was Skeletor. The green one was He-Man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Don't forget, we were talking about the Olympics. Protection of Women and Girls in Sports Act. Remember the voting come November. Absolutely. Republicans 219 to protect women. Democrats 203 votes. No. Not one Democrat would, protect women and girls in sports. They're it's crazy.
Well, their priorities are really good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't be woke enough, apparently, according to Kamala, right? Here
I guess.
is another Jack Kirby piece that I've never seen before. Look at that with Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker.
Oh wow,
That's Jack
that's
Kirby.
cool. I didn't know Kirby did any Star Wars stuff.
He even did Ninja Turtles.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's cool to see Kirby stuff that you haven't seen in a while, or ever. I've never seen that particular piece.
Eric.
Model work and blue screen effects behind the scenes of the original Star Trek. Yeah, with Apollo. That's pretty wild just to see the behind the scenes shot there.
Oh well, yeah.
And up until the sort of mid 70s, it was blue screen. It wasn't maybe even the original Star Wars was blue screen and not green screen.
I believe so. It was before green screen.
Yeah. And probably all that Battlestar Galactica was blue screen.
Yeah, might have been.
Do you remember this? Not World War III. No, not on your local news, but 1982. In 1997, Soviet paratroopers dropped into Alaska to sabotage the oil pipeline in retaliation against a United States grain embargo. The danger escalates as the Soviets premiere and the U.S. president play a cat and mouse game. And this was made for TV, World War III. I probably watched it at the time. I'm going to have to see if this is, Oh, the president is Gavin McLeod, from Kolchak, Night Stalker.
Oh yeah.
And the Russian leader is Keith. What was his name? Brian Keith.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear him pull off a Russian accent.
The reporter now, she played on Soap. That looks like maybe Ernest Borgnine there too, maybe.
Soap.
Oh, that might be Dennis Weaver there. It says right down there. I'm not even looking. Okay, so Rock Hudson, Brian Keith. Maybe that's right. Is that Rock Hudson? Okay, that is Rock Hudson. Okay, Rock Hudson.
David Soul.
I thought he looked like Brian Keith there in that.
Kathy Lee Crosby.
Yeah. Okay, that's David. See, I see now. I thought that was Dennis Weaver, and that's David Soul with the mustache. Yeah, Kathy Lee Crosby. She was big in the 70s.
Catherine Hellman. Yeah. I don't know why, but I recognize that name.
From Soap, isn't that the?
Oh, is that Jessica? Yeah,
the redhead.
Yeah. Okay.
But what really attracted to me to this double page spread here was just how they did the scene in the logo across the whole thing. Very effective with the actors.
Hey, this is good stuff. Good to see you.
I'm gonna have to check this out. This is.
All right, I'll be right back, Rex. Eric says we got a bit of an echo.
Yeah, you got an echo. Yeah, the day after tomorrow. I remember that one too, but I don't remember World War III. I had to check that out. Don't know if I saw that one or not. Hey, Miss G, if I didn't say hello, please forgive me, but a bit of an echo. Yeah. I didn't know that they used blue screen first. Interesting. Yes, they did. Gable says, great to see Miss G. Always, yeah. When I think of Mrs. G, I think of that one time she dressed up as the lead singer to who am I trying to think of, Miss G? Welcome to the Jungle. Guns N' Roses. Yeah, with the bandana and everything. Good times. Here you go, behind the scenes Adam West picture. Adam West, I would have loved to spend a whole day with. You know, he was generally a warm, great guy. I mean, I was in awe when I met him back in the 90s. Like I said, he was, one of the first TV shows I remember. Axl Rose, yes, Axl Rose, yes. I didn't see her impersonate Axl. Yeah. Welcome to the jungle, baby. Agnes Moorehead, remember her on Bewitched? Well, this is her as a wicked witch in Shirley Temple's storybook episode Rapunzel, 1958. I'm not sure I've seen that, but interesting. She's got a nose extension there, little pointed nose. Agnes Moorehead. She made a good looking witch, She was in the greatest movie of all time. Citizen Kane played the lead's mother in that. Agnes Moorehead. Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, she was in sort of that Mercury Theater group, This was another interesting one that I'm going to have to check out. Treasure hunters from around the world race to Mexico after a Middle Eastern luxury yacht explodes, sending a Shaw's fortune and mysterious document to the bottom of the ocean. And we were talking yesterday about Glenn Ford. This had Glenn Ford in it later in his career, and Chuck Connors, Richard Roundtree. It's called Day of the Assassin. So that looks like I don't know if that was a made-for-TV. It's probably made-for-TV movie.
I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah, but it sounds like an intriguing thing, and it's definitely got some good actors in it, Probably Chuck Connors probably plays the bad guy. It's interesting, after The Rifleman, he played a lot of bad guys.
Yeah, he was good at bad guys. He
was
kind
and
of a scary dude.
Well, really in real life too. He was he would hit the sauce. Let's put it that way.
Thank him, it's good stuff.
Joyce Belafonte, was originally cast as Carol Brady before she was replaced by Florence Henderson on the Brady Bunch. I can definitely see it. I think she would have done a good job with it. She was kind of more cutesy, with her voice and everything.
Oh yeah, I recognize her.
They definitely had, similar haircuts back then, right?
Yeah, and she probably would have been just as fine.
Did you get a package in the mail?
No, Mrs. Good Stuff said my package is on the way.
Okay. For Christmas,
I won some rub the other night when they were.
Oh yeah. Here's a comic one of the Spire comics that we talked about briefly yesterday. Al had Archie characters in it, but this was the adaptation to the Cross and the Switchblade. I believe that was made into a movie in the late 60s with William Blake.
Oh, wow.
Did anybody see the William Blake, Beretta, Little Rascal movie, Cross and the Switchblade?
No, I don't think I know who Beretta is, but I don't think I ever saw that movie.
I later got a couple of cockatiels. I used to own a couple of cockatiels there for a while.
They're awesome little birds.
Here is a vintage GE Buck Rogers. We talked some Buck Rogers yesterday too. Buck Rogers Nightlight.
Gosh,
bitty. Yeah. And can you tell me who did Tweaky's voice, Shadowhawk?
No, I cannot.
Mel Blanc, bitty. Mr. Bugs Bunny, Mel Blanc.
Really?
Mr. Warner Brothers, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. There's the back of it, back of the packaging.
Gosh, Buck, she's got a really big butt. Oh.
Yeah. I don't think that was ever said on the show. But anyway, never heard of the Cross and Switchblade? Really? Okay. Well, oh, there you go. Wow, she knows. Look at there. There's the episode where she dressed up as Axel. Yeah, from remember?
Cool.
Do you remember that when Mrs. G dressed up as Axel Rose?
No, I think I might have missed that one. I'm gonna have to go back
Okay,
and
well, you're
rewatch
gonna
it.
have to go back and check this episode out. And in fact, I might just for nostalgia's sake, you know.
I think we all wanted to look up Aaron Gray's space skirt, Eric.
If you like Michael Golden artwork, he's got a new book out, The Art of Michael Golden. Comics intimate storyteller and how he does it.
Cool.
Introduction by Todd McFarlane. Nothing really.
I mean, it could be good or bad. I like Todd. I don't know if he's the most brilliant guy in the world.
Well, he just did the introduction.
That's what I'm saying. I like Todd better when he's like just relaxed and talking rather than trying to put together some kind of intelligent speech.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, The Art of Michael Golden. This does not look like Michael Golden artwork on the cover to me. I would not say that. I think his style's changing. I think it has from stuff that I've seen recently. I think, Michael Golden's one of those that have kind of changed over time. From his early '80s sort of Micronaut stuff. I watched a movie last night. What did I watch? I watched. Should have brought it in here. There you go. I thought this was cute. Things I'm worried about: voting machines or Kamala Harris. Voting machines, yes. I know there's been a push for paper ballots here in Arkansas. And that woman that ran for governor out there in Arizona who lost, was kind of robbed. I think she really won, but they kind of robbed it from her. She's been kind of heading that up in different states for states to go to paper ballots. And I think so. It may be an extra expense to the state, but we're paying for it.
Was that Katie Lake, I think?
Katie Lake, yeah. You are correct, sir. Yep. You're correct on that.
Oh, I'm shocked and amazed.
Born on this day, Daniel Dae Kim, a South Korean-born American actor who started his career studying at New York City University's graduate acting program, and with his film debut in American, how do you say that? Shaolin, 1991.
Yeah.
Kim also appeared in Spider-Man 2, 2004, Insurgents, 2015, Allegiant, I guess, 2016, and Hellboy in 2019. And this is a gift. I can't blow it up, but there's his face. So happy birthday to him. I've seen him in a number.
He looks familiar.
Yeah. Here's Old Kirby. His one of his 50s westerns, Bullseye. That's a nice cover. Very colorful. Look how the colors just pop off there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can tell what's going on. That's 1954. Western sharpshooter Bullseye. Had a target on his chest. And wore all red, apparently, there. So, Can't miss him. He must be
Yeah.
a great escape artist, right? Dodging bullets and
You would
tomahawk.
think he'd be an easy target,
Yeah. Anthony Hopkins, 86 years old. Can you believe that?
Hail Anthony.
Yeah. Here he is dancing. 86 years old. I remember his portrayal of Picasso. He played Picasso
Mhm.
in one movie.
Come and join me. You won't spoil you. Call that dancing? Oh, come on. That's a lot of fighting stuff. Yeah. He thinks he's tough.
Yeah, I hope I'm that spry at 86. Where do you think Anthony Hopkins ranks up in his acting, Shadowhawk?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he's in a lot of movies that I really like. I mean, he's probably one of my top 10.
Yeah, really? Wow, that high up? Wow. Okay. Wow. I don't know if he'd make my top 20, but he'd be in there somewhere. Definitely the top 30. That'd be hard. Just favorite actors. Some birthdays that we did miss. Now, I did mention this at the time, but Ted Cassidy, of course, July 31st, 1932. That was the year before my father was born. Remembered for his diverse roles on TV as Star Trek, 1967, I Dream of Jeannie, 1968, Family, 1964. Passed in 1979 at age 46 from a tumor. It was a tumor. There he is as Lurch. Yeah, his Star Trek role as the android. And later, one of his 70s roles, probably a Western, because he did do a Western or two. He's a big guy, man. Tall guy, kind of like Chuck Connors. How was work today, Shadowhawk? Very tiring? All right, he fell asleep. He fell asleep on
No,
you. So.
I'm still here.
What?
I said I'm still here.
You're still here. You're just unresponsive and half dead. Okay.
Sorry, I wasn't quick enough for you.
A little punchy. Tom Hanks, Hollywood home got robbed. I may or may not have a giant flat piano on my floor. Mrs. Good Stuff says. Oh no.
Oh.
If you guys ever have time, please check out I Love Comics channel. They do a comic cover art writing tier every night except Saturdays. Interesting.
All right.
Of course not, Eric. Yeah, admit to nothing.
I know nothing. I saw nothing. I heard nothing.
All right. That's little Hogan's heroes for you. Also, film and stage actress. The 31st was her birthday. And psychological counselor France Nguyen was born 1939, known for her numerous TV roles such as Star Trek, 1968, and like film roles, South Pacific, 1958, The Joy Luck Club, 1993. 85 years young, she still is alive. Here is her picture. I know you'll know her from her looks when I show you that her next picture. That's a very young picture of her. 85 years old now.
Oh,
She played that spoiled brat, Shadowhawk, in that Star Trek episode.
oh yeah.
Are we picking up Mrs. Shadowhawk's radio? Is that what that is?
Yeah, she's over here with her phone. No etiquette whatsoever.
Oh, okay. Also July 31st. A lot of birthdays on July 30th. Gertrude Chaplin, born in 1944. Charlie Chaplin's daughter is known for her numerous acclaimed film and TV roles. Dr. Zhivago, 1965. Peppermint Frappe, 1967. Nashville, 1975. Welcome to LA, 1976. And Remember My Name, 1978. 80 years young. A few days back. Here's Gertrude Chaplin, Charlie Chaplin's oldest daughter.
Oh wow.
Actress, yeah,
Still alive? Huh?
Yeah, 80 years old. Yeah. Yeah, her
Great.
big role everybody remembers her from is in Dr. Zhivago. Also, on August 1st, Herman Melville was born. August 1st, 1819. Best known for works are Moby Dick, 1985.
Yeah.
It's probably the biggest one. He died in 1891 at age 72. And actor, dancer, artist Jeffrey Holder, August 1st, born in 1930, appeared on stage, film, TV, best remembered for his role in the Bond movie Live and Let Die in 1973, and as the pitchman in 7-Up commercials in the 1970s and 80s, passed in 2014 at the age of 84 of pneumonia.
Fail Hog, 5877.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was the 7-Up guy. Oh,
yeah, and he was in Live and Let Die, the villain in that. Yeah.
Put it in the coconut.
The lime in the coconut. It's good to see you, 5877. I love your stream. I'm going to lurk. Can you please like and comment on new TikTok post? I'm trying to go viral. Thanks. Well, I don't get on TikTok. I don't know if you do, Shadow.
I can check and see if I can find them.
But yeah, let's see. Put the lime in the coconut. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button, will you? 10 of you already have, so smang it. Smang it good. Let's see. Are you even showing up on YouTube? Are you on Twitch? Oh, you're on Twitch. You're on Twitch. Okay.
Yeah.
What's, yeah, Katie hasn't streamed in a few days because she's been working on her son's room and cleaning. And day off tomorrow, though. I guess Katie will probably do a stream early tomorrow. Catch Katie's Corner. And Katie will be our special guest on the next Rex Hex and Apex on this channel. I did not have a guest lined up, and she asked, when do I get to do? And I think she came on as Ice Queen before, one of the very first people to be on the Rex Hex and Apex show, but it's been a while. Whoops, sorry, Rex, my bad. I've hit the like now. Yeah. Well, it's good to thank you so much. Yeah, it helps to remind people, right? Also, Theodore Marcuse. I love this character actor, especially in the 60s. He was born August 2nd, 1920. Known for his unforgivable TV roles during the 1950s and 60s, often playing villains such as in Star Trek episode Cat's Paw, which I think is one of the weaker ones, actually, episodes. 1967. Passed in 1967, age 47, car crash while driving under the influence.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, but you'll know him. I think he might have also been in Wild Wild West, maybe.
Oh, yeah, I remember him from some stuff.
47. He only lived to be 47 years old. Great actor, though. Great look, distinctive look. I often wonder some of these actors that died young due to, whatever, what they would have become, in their acting skills and their roles and stuff.
Yeah, you're always left to wonder. Yeah. Same way with, musicians that die young and stuff.
Butch Patrick, August 2nd. He's coming to Jonesboro in September. He played Eddie Munster on the TV show The Monsters, 1964-66, and the 1966 feature film Monsters Go Home, and as Mark on the Saturday morning TV series Ludsville from 1971 to 73. 71 years young. He'll be coming to town. I did not recognize him. I mean, I remember him in Ludsville, but I don't think at the time as a kid I said that's Eddie Munster. I didn't recognize that he was Eddie Munster till I saw this earlier today.
Probably changed his haircut.
And this actress, it was her birthday the other day. She played Witchy Poo, in this character here.
Oh, yeah,
I did not recognize that as Eddie Munster, I don't think, as a kid. If I did, I don't know, but yeah, it'd be cool. I'm considering going and, possibly meeting Eddie, and some of the Star Trek celebrities. I just don't know. Maybe once in a chance, opportunity.
Yeah, might be cool.
Jay North, that played a little bit before my time, and played Dennis the Menace from 1959 to 63. He worked as a correctional officer for Florida Department of Corrections. He's 73 years old. The actor that played Dennis the Menace on TV.
Wow.
In the late 50s, early 60s. Yeah. There's a newer picture of him, but went into Arkansas Department of Corrections in the prisons in Florida. And they got some big ones down there. I sprayed one of those, and man, it had like 10 or more. Yesterday was Clara Peller's birthday. She was born August 4th, 1902. A manicurist and character actress who at the age of 81 starred in the 1984 Where's the Beef commercials for Wendy's fast food chains. National media attention followed. She passed 4 years later in 1987 at the age of 85. Where's the beef?
I think that was the only line she ever said.
Yeah. No. We've played the other commercials. She had other commercials and lines. Yeah. Actor, stuntman, and Hollywood school teacher. Yesterday was his birthday. Tom Hennessy was born August 4th, 1923, known for playing the Gill Man on land and in water in Revenge of the Creature, 1955, and the second installment of Creature of the Black Lagoon trilogy, passed in 2011 at 87. And there he is in his costume. Revenge of the Creature. I guess Revenge of the Creature was the second installment, so that would have been the one where Clint Eastwood made his film debut. Wasn't Return of, but it was a Revenge of the Creature. I forget. And also actor John Saxon. He did numerous things. 1936, originally a teen star, he appeared in over 200 film, TV roles for over 60 years. Known for his work in westerns and horror movies such as Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984, passed in 2022, age 83, from pneumonia. Yeah, very distinctive. I can think, and he was also in that Bruce Lee movie, Bruce Lee's last movie, I believe. I think that's a shot of him there in Bruce Lee's movie. You know, all these distinctive American actors. Now, Katie might be at a loss, or some of you UK people, but I'm at a loss with some of the British actors and actresses. Haven't seen Carrie for a few days. Is she okay? Well, she was in briefly yesterday, I think. You probably had already fallen asleep. I love the Gilmore Girls. That was my favorite episode. All of Rex's women have asked him, "Where's the peen?" Oh, Eric. He was also yeah, that's what I was referring to. Enter the Dragon. I remember him from that movie. Yeah. Yeah, he was in a lot of movies, a lot of TV stuff. Billy Power Max in the house. I met Katie on a boat tour in Paris. She was alone and beautiful, yet sad. I cannot stop staring at her. We talked, drank, and had a magical time. I will never forget. Well, it sounds like a wonderful time. Yeah, Lidsville. Yeah, it was called Lidsville. Yep. Tell me where you met me, Billy. Let's see. I met on the Gilmore Girls. I don't remember the Gilmore Girls. I don't know. My daughter was supposed to be traveling home today, but I thought she was already there. But her flight's been canceled. She went to France, didn't she? She's very upset, and I'm breaking my heart to hear her cry. Yeah. Hmm. And not to remember. Yeah, get a room. Yeah. Here we go. Actress Billie Hayes. That was Billie Hayes we saw a moment ago. She was born August 5th today. Would have been her birthday. It's her heavenly birthday. 1924, remembered for her role of Witchy Pooh on the TV series HR Pufnstuf, 1969 through 70. Really, is that only how long HR Pufnstuf was around? Really, only like 69 to 70? Wow! And in the second and final season of the Banana Splits Adventure Hour, and for her TV's Lidsville, 1971 to 73, passed in August 29th or April 29th, I'm sorry, 2021 at the age of 96. I do remember when she passed, yeah. There she is in the Lidsville makeup. I remember her in HR Pufnstuf here as the witch and as in Witchy Pooh. Yeah. Childhood, childhood memories. Also, actress Marilyn McCormick, born today in 1956, wildly known for her career as a child and teenage actress, during which she portrayed Marcia Brady on TV, The Brady Bunch, from 1969 to 74. Happy birthday to her. She's 68 years young today. So happy birthday, Marcia. and the Brady Bunch. Definitely part of my childhood. The Brady Bunch. Watched a lot of Brady Bunch. This is wild. Socialite Jocelyn Wildenstein was born in 1940, known for her cosmetic surgery resulting in her cat-like appearance and intense media attention. Having received that, this is why I mentioned her. Having received $2.5 million in her 1999 divorce, she was declared bankruptcy in 2018. She's 84 years old. How do you spend that much? Socializing, I guess. But why do you want to do this to your face? This is horrendous. Probably on plastic surgery. My gosh, is it that expensive? You've got to spend billions in just in a couple decades. Used to love the witch. I still wiggle my nose trying to make things come to me. Well, apparently you attract Billy Power a lot. Oh, the stuff of nightmares. Yeah, Brady Bunch was cool too. Used to watch that with my friend Pascal. Math teacher, fourth grade, named Mrs. She digged her fingernails in our heads. Get a problem wrong. Wow. Yeah. She looked like Whitney Pooh. Really? Oh, Greece. She went to Greece. Are you okay, Abby? My goodness. I gotta have a mess to clean up later. TV and film actress Selma Diamond. Today would have been her birthday, her heavenly birthday. Sadly, she died of age 64 of lung cancer. Born in 1920, remembered for her high, raspy voice and her role of Selma Hacker on the first 2 seasons of the TV series Night Court, a chronic smoker. So maybe that gave her that raspy on Night Court. Yeah. Did many an actor. And also Gordon Scott. Now his birthday, I kind of got that out of order. He was born August 3rd, 2020. No, not 26. Played Tarzan in 5 films, 1955 through 60. Discovered working as a hotel pool lifeguard. 7-year film contract followed, and a new name and a short-lived marriage to actress Vera Miles. Passed in 2007 at age 80. But yeah, I remember him in those Tarzan movies. Gordon Scott. And he also, with shots like this, was on some of the Tarzan comic books. I've got some of his comic books that have the photos of him and Tarzan. So very cool. Goodness. Abby, I got to give you a bath. All there is to it. I think she's kind of a or something. I think it would help her. I gave her a bath. Not really been that long ago since I did. Yesterday, The Fugitive opened to US 31 theaters 31 years ago this week, starring Harrison Ford, Dr. Richard Kimball. Unexpected box office smash, and Oscar winner. The story shows that it was a miracle. The behind the scenes story shows that it was a miracle the film was ever made. Okay. Yeah, I watched The Fugitive. I'm not went to the theaters to watch Fugitive. One of those 60s TV shows made it to a movie, but I don't know why they were surprised by that. I mean, Harrison Ford was kind of hot at the time, Tommy Lee Jones there, great actor, one of the greatest actors of all time. I think he would have to probably be top 10 actors. I don't know, top 20 anyway. Very young Harrison Ford. He doesn't look like that anymore. He's getting up there in age. Take care, Eric. Great seeing everyone at the Impact Store. Have a great night. Absolutely. Yeah, ruined her beauty. Plastic surgery can't do that. Peter Samedi card there, King Cryptid. They have a first wave of sort of redone books available now over on the Alterna website, so you can go check that out if you wish. I may have to check that out. Flash Forward number 1 cover. Interesting. Jimmy Palmiotti, he usually posts different original artwork that he owns, but he's been posting stuff that his neighbor gave him. How cool is that? He was going to throw it out. AlternaComics.com pre-order. Let me go ahead and chat for everybody if you want to check that out. I did miss all Cryptid, so I think we have to do an order here pretty soon and do now. Thanks to the surge and backers, maybe higher than that. The remastered editions are now 61% funded, with just 19 days left. So I might have to check that out. Yeah. I found this interesting. AEW Awards that scheduled to ship in 2025. The Dracula, the Evidence. It's the entire original text of Dracula, presented through exquisitely reproduced maps, letters, diaries, newspaper clippings, and telegrams. Beehive Books, 2024. Interesting packaging. Appears to have a record there. Very, very cool packaging. Story of Dracula, sold in different media. Also a further look at that. Okay, looks like a white and red panel there for your Victrola. Something we called record player before. My mother had an old Victrola. It didn't work, but I would like to cap. But sadly, and I can drop that link there. Pre-order Dracula the Evidence. Dracula the Evidence is an entirely new way to experience Stoker's. Here we go. Stoker's masterpiece through an actual physical research dossier full of stuff. Let's just say it's the entire original text of Dracula presented through exquisitely reproduced maps, letters, diaries, newspaper clippings, telegrams. We teamed up with Dracula expert and the author's great grand nephew to bring you the most immersive and way to imagine to experience this masterpiece of Gothic horror. Available in several editions, including a hardcover art book, a box set comprised of hundreds of different physical documents, including a vinyl record and limited edition versions of various exclusivity. Details about which additional each edition are below. Scheduled to ship in 2025. Production updates can be found on Kickstarter page here. Okay, so $400 for that. Felice with everything in it. Phonographic edition. The phonograph edition is a gateway double disc vinyl set containing Dr. Seward's recordings regarding his mysterious patient Renfield, meant to accompany the disc in the archive edition, but also enjoyable on its own. Includes 2-colored vinyl disc, 10 illustrative prints on high-quality art paper, and a collection of unique documents related to Renfield's pathologies, signed and numbered by Stoker, the great nephew of, and a couple other people, in an edition of 1,000 made. In addition, you will receive access to entire digital edition to Dracula, which includes an individual DRM-free PDFs of the journals. Let's see, images, all company artifacts. Anyway, you can check this out. Hardbound edition, it talks about that. Numbered hardbound edition. Immortal edition, the deluxe limited box set edition of Dracula, in which we present the primary source documents and stuff. Let's see, such as has pressed flowers, even skeleton keys, special edition. Interesting. Let's see here. This down, maybe show you what I'm talking about, and also give you that link. Wait a minute. Share screen. There we go. Interesting packaging on this stuff. So if this interests you, I'll drop the link. You might want to at least get a hardcover or something. I don't know. But now this is, I guess this up here is probably, with all this in it, $400. It's a Kickstarter, I think, or through Beehive Books here. So drop that link in the chat for everybody. Might want to check that out. Just look at it, read about it. Interesting packaging on stuff. Here's just some wild artwork. This artist did Plot magazine for DC Comics, those kinds of things. He also illustrated the Book of Revelation out of the Bible back in the 60s. Actually have an original of one of the issues that I got in former church library, believe it or not. And I asked the pastor, I said, may I have this? It may be worth some money. I don't know. It's got to be a rare comic to actually own. And it was a donation to our church. And he said, yeah, you can just have that. It's very cool. Another Jack Kirby piece here. One of the 70s I'm assuming one of the 70s blacklight posters. Very cool. Always love that stuff. Texas Dave did not join us Tuesday. He has a book of all those reproducing all those blacklight posters. He had to take his sister to the hospital. Apparently, she was suffering from nosebleeds. Here's another Jack Kirby piece. Very cool. Sort of non-traditional Jack Kirby stuff. I'm trying to think of the artist that did Plop. His name. He actually, one of the covers he did with, it had some photo reference to it. And Jack Adler was known for that. And it's actually, says Adler on the cover of one of the plops. Because he didn't, maybe the only one that he's actually got his name on, he did a lot of the grayscale, comics and photo stuff. But he also did, the artist did Space Hawk, which is an interesting golden age. Here was some candies, and some of these are still available, from our childhood. Boston baked beans. I haven't seen those in a while. Cherry Clan. Don't know that I ever really got a lot of those, but Red Hots, definitely. Jawbreakers, yeah. The only one that doesn't look like that I might have never saw, I don't know, the Johnny Apple Treats. I don't remember that one. And I don't remember Alexander the Grape. But all the others kind of look vaguely familiar. Definitely the Boston baked beans. The lemon heads you can still find. The others, I don't know. Mr. Melon, that one's kind of sus too. But most of those I recognize. Dave was really out there. Noting. Okay. Who are we talking about? Dave. My mind might have went on. Dave who? New printing coming out March 26. Neil Adams cover here. Dead Man Omnibus from DC Comics. So there. I don't know if it'll be recolored or what, but that may be a book you might want to check into. Dave. It's going to bug me, Katie. Tell me who Dave is. I know I'm dense, but, my mind's, Anyway, I had mentioned this earlier, and they posted it. Jesse Stone posted this originally. If I say Shane Davis got drunk was shitty to people on his show, then showed up on Rennie Drawstream, a drunk asshole, about it would, you would think, no way, Shane's cool, but Rennie. Well, it happened. She took her stream down to save Shane's dumbass, only to Shane to backstab her. Matt Barr said, Shaggy Face, Rice King. Let's see. Since he can't F Rennie, he gets drunk and aggressive. In college, we all knew he'd end up marrying an Asian. I'm just surprised it's a woman. Matt Barr said. Interesting. All right. So let's up the volume on this and we'll take a listen for ourselves.
I don't know. It seemed like earlier you were pretty clearly drunk.
Earlier, right? So
I don't want to rub it in.
Is drunk a relative term with a active metabolism?
I don't know. I mean, you still
You
sound a
don't
little off
know.
right
You don't
now.
know. So you don't have an active metabolism, or you don't drink.
I actually have a really terrible metabolism.
Okay,
Which is
so
why I'm
you
probably-
absolutely don't know before you go out and define these things, right?
It seemed pretty
It
obvious.
seems you don't know, right? Before you go onto your own stream from coming off my stream and dictating I'm a drunk.
I'm sorry if that offended you, Shane.
No,
I
it doesn't
wasn't
offend me. I'm
mean.
just trying to figure out your grounding on this, what you know and what you don't know.
It just seemed pretty obvious, but I wasn't
Seems
trying
pretty
to be mean.
obvious to a single lady living with cats. Okay.
Well, I don't have cats. I'm just single.
Well, you're hungry, right?
Again, I'm only
Right, okay.
lonely. I'm not a lonely cat lady. I'm only lonely. Now Chad is telling me to kick Shane. First, he
No,
told me
you
to bring him
absolutely
on.
can. You absolutely can at any point in time. But I mean, I would just be wary about running around on your own live streams calling people a drunk or framing people as a drunk for the sake of getting views.
I wasn't trying to get views.
Well, there you go. You can make up your, you know, I didn't see the whole thing.
Yeah, no, I missed that.
But yeah, I mean, apparently she took her stream down or something after that or whatever. So I mean, you know, I don't.
Well. Yeah,
Anyway,
Reenie's been-
it is what it is. You know, I still have nothing against Reenie, you know, or Shane. So another Jack Kirby piece.
Yeah,
Don't think I've ever
still
seen
like
this.
them both.
I don't think I've ever seen this one. You seen this one? This one kind of looks a little like Kang the Conqueror in the face.
Almost looks like the same character we saw earlier, only a different view of him, but I'm not sure.
Well, he did. Yeah, he did these sort of godlike, I don't know, these cosmic, you know, larger than life characters at one time. Here's the UK poster for Logan's Run, 1976. Never seen the UK poster. Welcome to the 23rd century Logan's Run.
Cool.
I've watched that a couple times, you know, 2-3 times since I've had it. You know, I finally added it last year to my collection. Can't believe I didn't have a
Actually,
copy
a pretty
of
good
Logan's
movie.
Run. Yeah. Lost Boys premiered 37 years ago. If you like a good vampire movie in 1987, I went and saw that at the theater a couple times.
Yep.
Yeah, Lost Boys. That was a good vampire movie. Still holds up today, I think.
Oh yeah.
You Got a Friend by James Taylor reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1971. Living
Wow.
Daylight, starring Timothy Dalton, 37 years ago. Blue Oyster Cult released Allie's favorite song, apparently. I've heard her say this, Don't Fear the Reaper, 48 years ago in 1976.
Wow. Yeah.
Journey released their 7th album, Escape, 43 years ago in 1981. There's the album cover to that. I always love their album covers, man.
They actually
Great
made a
artwork.
video game out of it.
Did they really? I did not
Mhm.
know that. And if
Yeah,
they made a
yeah.
video game of that, you got to wonder why didn't they make one of some of Yes's stuff? Because Yes was kind of in like that, you know. August
I don't-
1st. Now I know it's the 5th now, but August 1st marked the Buggles video killed the radio star, and Pat Benatar's You Better Run were the first 2 music videos to air on MTV.
Yeah.
Everybody knows, you know, video killed the radio star, but I bet you not many people know this very second one was Pat Benatar, You Better Run. Was the second one.
I didn't realize that.
George Lucas's American Graffiti on August 1st reached 51 years old. Movie that was a movie I just didn't watch. American Graffiti, was not aware of that. They
I've
debuting
seen it.
August 1st. Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour premiered 53 years ago. I used to watch that religiously. Enjoyed it. I did not know this, Shadowhawk. The very first Holiday Inn opened up August 1st, 1952 in Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, how about that?
And there's a picture of it. The very first Holiday Inn was in Memphis. I did not know that.
Cool.
Isn't that wild? Look at that old sign. I remember those old signs that were,
Oh yeah.
Probably age and getting older when I was growing up.
Yeah, but they still kept those signs for years, man.
The original Holiday. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Shakedown by Bob Seger reached #1. That was from Beverly Hills Cop 2 in 1987. Shakedown, breakdown. That was a great Bob Seger song. Spawn, starring Michael Jai, I guess, Jai White, premiered 27 years ago in 1997. Spawn the movie. Hopefully we'll get a remake. That's a great poster. I like that. Keep him in the shadow.
Mhm.
That's a great movie poster, Spawn. I need to get an original Spawn poster. Those will probably eventually be worth something, huh?
Maybe. I mean,
They're probably worth a good little
it
bit
might
now.
be worth. Yeah,
Series
it might be.
series finale of Good Times aired 45 years ago, 1979. Howard the Duck premiered 38 years ago in 1986, to the bane of everybody's existence.
Yeah.
Fright Night came out. I went to watch that at the theater. Fright Night. That's a good movie. Oh,
Yep.
I know the movie because the same actors in Fright Night as in Rodney McDowell. He's in the Class of 1984. That's what I watched. Have you ever seen that movie?
Class of 84? Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, 1939. I didn't watch it at the time, and I was Class of 89. Ron Howard's Parenthood with oh God, drawing a blank. Steve Martin. Gosh, that was but that also had some other great actors in it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who else.
I think I've watched Parenthood. It's not a bad movie. But Steve Martin, he's always funny. That one had Rick Moranis in it from SCTV.
SCTV. Yeah.
Yeah.
And later Saturday Night.
Keanu Reeves was in that movie too. Wow.
Really?
Mary Sternbergen and Jason
Steenburgen.
Robards. Yeah, there we go. Keanu Reeves. Wow. Okay. I just watched him in John Wick 2, as I mentioned before. That was a good movie. I'm going to have to see if I have the other Wick movie, the third one. Signs came out. That was a wild movie.
You should be able
22 years
to,
ago.
if you got Tubi or whatever, the streaming TV service, you should be able to, I think the third one's on there.
Look at this old Ziggy cartoon. If a tree falls in the forest and the government hushes it up. Oh, Ziggy. Oh, man. Even back in Ziggy day. Boston released their second studio album, Don't Look Back, 46 years ago in 1978. How many times has that been played on the radio?
Oh, God. Yeah.
In the Heat of the Night, starring Sidney Poitier and Rod Steiger, premiered 57 years ago in 1967. One of These Nights, One of These Long Little, by the Eagles, reached #1 in 1975. Weird Science, we were talking about that. John Hughes, Weird Science. premiered 39 years ago in 1985. I went to see it. Magic by Olivia Newton-John reached number one, top 100 in 1980 from the Xanadu album and movie. Sesame Street Presents Follow That Bird premiered 39 years ago in 1985. I don't know that I watched the Sesame Street movie, but you might be surprised. It's got John Candy in the movie. It's got Chevy Chase in the movie and other comedians, so it might be worth a watch. Going back and seeing that, you know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember that one.
Yeah. Might be worth a watch to go back and see those old comedians. You know, it's been a while since I've seen anything new John Candy. Waylon Jennings released Theme from the Dukes of Hazzard. This is a good old boy, 1980. Never meaning no harm.
Yeah.
The Man Called Flintstone. That was kind of like a spy type thing. Premiered in theaters 58 years ago, 1966. You
A
remember
Man
that?
Called Flint.
No, A Man Called Flintstone. But yeah, it might have been a riff on. I don't know which came first, The Man Called Flintstone from Hanna-Barbera or A Man Called Flint.
Oh, I imagine Hanna-Barbera probably did it after.
Probably one of your favorite movies, Piranha. Piranha premiered 46 years ago in 1978. That was kind of a vicious movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're just some poor hungry fishies.
Yeah, right. Another Harrison Ford movie premiered, Clear and Present Danger, 1994, 30 years ago.
I don't think I've ever watched that one.
I think I've seen it, but I can't remember anything about it. He did make some movies that weren't that great. Just saying. Philadelphia Experiment premiered in 1984, 40 years ago. That's a great movie, time travel movie.
Oh, yeah.
Really like that. And there's been a couple different versions of that called different things. Concord Airport 79 premiered 45 years ago, 1979. Sort of a disaster movie. Babe premiered 29 years ago in 1995. Babe, a little pig goes a long way was a tagline. Superfly, starring Ron O'Neal, premiered 52 years ago in 1972. Hollow Man. Remember Hollow Man? 24 years ago in 2000 with Kevin
Really?
Bacon.
Wow.
Yeah.
That long gone?
Series finale of Highway to Heaven aired 35 years ago on NBC. And here's another Jack the King Kirby thing. Little devil dinosaur panel.
Ooh.
His colors were vicious, man. Look at those colors.
Yeah.
It's his imagination. Very wild, huh? That'd make a great blacklight poster. It might have even been one, to tell you the truth.
You never know, man.
You need some Jack Kirby in that hallway of yours, We mentioned Alex Ross yesterday. Here's the original Avengers #1. Love that cover. One of my favorite Silver Age covers. Maybe my favorite Silver Age cover. The Hulk with 3 toes on his foot. 3 toes. Love that golden armor too with the antenna. Here's Alex Ross's version of that. Very cool. Love that.
Oh, that's neat.
And then here's the Neil Adams Superman cover, original cover from the Bronze Age. Kryptonite No More, Breaking the Kryptonite Chains, and Alex Ross's version. Wow. Very cool.
Yeah, nice.
A lot of power in that image. In both of them, the original and This was the third Avenger book I bought right there. Neil Adams. I'm sorry. Avengers with Orca.
Oh,
Orca, his little tagline was, and here's the page from it: Orca, the human killer whale,
okay.
going up against Moondragon and Thor. Great early George Perez artwork. I love it. That's my jam, brother. That is my jam. Gonna get out of here just a few minutes early, under the 2-hour mark. Gotta clock in at about 15 minutes.
Nope. You better get a move on, mister.
Yeah, 6:15. So a minute or two can give me time to
We got a
put
storm.
some drink in my cup and grab her some treats on the way out. Katie says, I'm so sleepy, probably won't be awake much longer. So I'll say goodnight and just listening. Yeah. It's good to
Night,
get to
Katie.
see you. And you never did answer my question who Dave was. Dave was really out there noting. But that's okay. What's for dinner, Shadowhawk? I do have to ask for that. What's for dinner?
I don't know yet.
Don't know yet. Well, all right. I don't know either. And this has been episode 831. So just leave your message after the beep. Expletive, right? Expletive.
Hello.
Hello. Keep collecting as always. And Katie, good night. Have sweet dreams. She will be our special guest, I believe, on the 17th of the Rex Hex and Apex show. So looking forward to that. Oh, Dave, Texas Dave. Yeah, as soon as I saw that too. Who should have been there yesterday? Yeah, okay, Texas Dave. Yeah, I don't know if you heard that or not, Shadowhawk. But he had to take his sister who had a nosebleed to the hospital, and that's why.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun, and looking forward to it myself, Katie. Sweet dreams and have a good night.
Is he gonna make it for tomorrow then, or?
Yeah, he said he should probably make it. Yeah, but that's where he was last week. So,
okay.
So good excuse. Good excuse. Take care, everyone. Have a great evening and love you all.
Hello. Love you.